are here with the Urban Fiction Experience 2022. We are live, baby. It's going down. If you're not here, you need to get in your car and get here. We have over 20 authors, and here's one: Keith Kareem Williams, the man from uptop New York, is in the house.
Y'all doing?
Hey,
How y'all doing?
hey, Keith. I mean, first of all, it's a pleasure to have you. I think this is your second time coming.
Yes, pleasure to be here.
I love you.
I love you too.
It's just something about reading your work. And I just feel like sometimes when you read an author, you don't even have to know them, but if you read something they've written, it's like you're stepping into their mind, and your mind is such a beautiful place. And I want to live there.
Thank you.
I have babies there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, can you tell us a little bit about how you got started? How did you become an independent author that is able to eat off this? When I say eat, this is his full-time job. He does this for a living. This is what keeps his house running. He has two kids he takes care of that's almost grown, and this man is making bank doing this independently. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
What I did was 2010, quit my job.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have any type of fallback money, savings. Don't advise y'all to do that. Try to build up
Nest egg.
a nest egg before you jump out the window. But what it did is it forced me, and I knew I needed to force myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because working, I was gainfully employed. I made money on my job, but the problem was it put me in a comfort zone where I have all this talent, and I believe in my talent. From a humble place, but I knew I had the talent to do this. I had that confidence as well. And I said, if I stay here, what's happening is I'm getting comfortable, and I'm not pushing as hard as I need to.
Yes.
So when I quit the job now without a stash, or that very first week, I'm like, well, I have these boxes of books. I have to sell them. I tried moving them online, and I think sometimes for me, I don't know, some people have cracked the formula doing that. I didn't. It's too much, and it's too much going on, and people's attention span is so short. I was forced to be a pop-up shop before a pop-up shop was a thing. Me and my table on the streets, anywhere, on any block, doing it. And the tendency is to like go to a real busy area. April, I can pull up on your block and make all your neighbors buy books from me on their way to work and move on. So that's what I started doing, just going different places in New York, Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, wherever I am. If I go to an event and the event is over early enough and I have books, I will see a block and I'm like, yup, right here, and just do it. So that's how I'm able to maintain and support, and I've built up relationships with so many people that even if I don't go out, like, thank goodness, because when the pandemic hit, I was like, whoa. Because for me, that sounded like almost a death sentence, especially being in New York, where it was really strict.
Yeah, because I think that was the first one that got everything locked down.
I literally went on blocks in Manhattan, which is unheard of. Because I had sent my kids out to PA to stay with their moms, because if I kept them here, I know I would get into this push and pull, because they would want to see their friends. I'm like, no, you can't. Out there, they don't know anybody, so they can stay in the house. So I would travel back and forth on the weekends, just hop on a bus and go out there. I'm on blocks in Manhattan where it's a ghost town. It's just me. That's insane.
Exactly, especially in Manhattan.
Right, so I'm like, wow, what I'm gonna do? What am I gonna do? But the beauty of, and thanks to the Most High, I had readers that I met them outside, and they still would contact me like, Keith, I know, let me, and so I was able to weather that storm.
Yes, praise God for that. That you had built up their rapport and that foundation that people during the pandemic, when they were stuck in the house, they wanted something to read.
Yes.
They was like, yo, Keith, you did this.
Right. It took about 2 months. But by that time, everybody watched everything on Hulu, Netflix, that they wanted to see.
Yeah.
Now they needed books.
I think I read the most books ever when I was pandemic.
Absolutely.
I was like reading books back to back to back to back.
Absolutely.
Back.
Absolutely.
Being an independent author, you have been that way since the beginning. What advice would you give to another independent author?
You have to shake off if you have that shyness
Mm-hmm.
of not wanting to go out to events, or even if you do go to an event, you sit down, you're quiet,
Mm-hmm.
talk to other authors, talk to everybody that walks past you, that walks through the door.
Mm-hmm.
You have to shake that off. And people will see me at an event, or people will see me outside, or they'll have a conversation with me, interview, and think that, oh, but you're just, no, I'm really not like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I keep to myself.
Mm-hmm.
If I was at a party, sometimes I kind of just watch what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a level of anxiety that I fight. Even for as many years as I've been going out to sell my books,
Mm-hmm.
every time I have to do it,
Mm-hmm.
I coach myself up
Yeah.
to go do it. I don't, I feel, trust me, I feel that anxiety too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that once I get there,
Mm-hmm. It's game time, bitches.
now it's it's game time. Now it's on, and it's whatever. And I'm not really being different, because if you follow me across, if you've met me in person, you follow my social media, you read my books, I'm the same person across all 3 platforms. I'm always myself. It's just that I don't have a natural tendency to just
Yes.
be open
Yes.
with people like
Yes.
that
Yes.
about and give them
Yes.
myself.
Yeah.
But when I'm doing this, like you said, a switch
Yeah.
flip, and I'm like, well, look, all right, I'm gonna introduce myself and let you really know who I am.
Yeah.
That's what I would tell them, be yourself, because when you're telling somebody about your book, you don't have time in that short frame of time that you're trying to tell them about your work to let them know all the intricate reasons of why your book is amazing. It starts with them knowing who you are and saying, you know what, I'm gonna support this author because I like you. I like your story. I like why you became an author, even if they're not readers. Don't think that you only have to sell books to avid readers. And a person that doesn't read at all might take your work, leave it on the desk at their job by mistake, and somebody else will pick it up. Or you can take someone who isn't an avid reader, because I take pride in doing that. If you tell me that you don't like to read, now I really want to sell your book, because I promise you, you read one of mine, you will start reading. Me and everybody else.
Yes.
So that's what I would tell them. Everybody is a potential reader. Don't limit it to only book events.
Yeah.
If you're independent, especially, you can't afford to wait for events to sell
Exactly.
books.
Exactly.
It's all day, every day.
That's what I do.
That's what I this
Just
what
like you go get up and go to your 9 to 5, I get up and push these books.
fellas, if you fellas, you go to the barber shop every week to get a cut. If your barber won't let you come in there and tell his customers that or if your barber doesn't, hey, listen, my man right here is an author, check him out, and won't let you move books in his barber shop, you need a new barber.
Exactly.
Because you're doing business with him, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If you're doing business with them, they should do business with you.
too.
Ladies, same thing. Go to the nail salon, get your hair done. You might have a boutique where you're going to get clothes. I'm not saying you have to dominate their business,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
they should let you shine.
Yeah,
in that
exactly.
space.
Exactly.
If not, you need a new hair lady. You need a new
Yeah,
nail lady.
exactly. I feel you. I definitely believe that. I would definitely believe that. Thank you for coming.
Yes,
Thank you.
always.
Thank you for coming.
Always.
I'm telling y'all, check his work out. Keith Kareem Williams. Please check his work out. Brother is such a humble spirit, such a good man, and a phenomenal writer. Please. And if you're looking for something to read, check him out. If you're looking for some advice or just some networking, hit him up. If you're looking for a ghostwriter, hit him up. He does a little bit of everything.
Yes,
Keith Kareem Williams. Thank you so much. Urban Fiction, baby.